shit, what happened to my music? Uh-oh. Here we go. Hello. Okay, that's when she says, do you miss me? She doesn't want to hear, I didn't even notice you were gone. It's true. It's been a minute. Hi, everybody. Oh, I realize my tracking's a little fucked again. Hold on. Okay. Hi! It's been a minute. I haven't streamed since my birthday, I realize. I haven't streamed, it's been a really long time, actually. I have been really busy. Where's my pen? I've been really busy with class and stuff, since my birthday, because I had finals, and so I still have a paper I need to finish, but I really miss streaming, and also I have a commission I need to finish. Hi, Brad. Also, hi, baby. And Screen Herbert, how are you all today? No, I don't hate you! I just want to pass my class. I'm paying so much money. Master's programs are expensive, alright, guys? Master's programs are fucking expensive. I have basically just been, grinding class. I have a paper still, but I'm here because I like you. See, that's the thing. That's the thing, baby. I do hate. I don't hate you. Oh, good lord. Just pass your class faster, forehead. My words per minute is like 80. I'm 80, 86. I can't go any faster. It's 25 pages, please. Hey, Gucci, how are you? I hate my classes, but I can't go any faster. So yeah, today we're just gonna hang out and we're going to work on commission. It's due next week, so I'm gonna just do that right now. She pays money so she has an excuse to ignore us. Bro, I fucking would not be paying the money I'm paying for grad school to avoid you. I've actually been paying money to make sure you guys continue to get content from me. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I have been trying my best to make sure shorts have been going out at least once or twice a week. That's like the opposite of trying to avoid you. I try to make sure we have shit for you to do. You know, stuff for you to watch. Yeah, I like you. See, I do like you. I hope y'all been enjoying the shorts and the offline content though. It's been tricky to figure out what I want to post. I'm not very good at the whole video content thing, I'm gonna be honest. So hopefully it's okay. Yeah, hopefully you guys like it. But yeah, today I'm just gonna be working on a commission. It's just a like skeb type thing. So I'm just doing a cute little, it kind of reminded me, their character reminded me of Luca, like Vocaloid Luca. And so I kind of wanted to do something along that vibe. So that's what this is. I started this on my iPad because I've been working on this like during my classes and whatnot. So it's been on my iPad. So I just transferred it over, so some of my layers are a little fucky wucky. I'm still like kind of sketching things through, trying to figure out kind of how I want to do things. Because I haven't like gotten super far into this. I am a little late today because I was actually catching up with a old friend. We went and got boba and dinner together, and so that's why I've been absent, or I was like an hour late than my normal time. But also it's Friday and I'm streaming art, so it's a weird day in general. Very nice. Yeah, it was really nice. It was really nice. Actually, very funny thing. What's your go-to boba order? It depends. I'm actually a person who really likes getting one type of drink per place. Like if I'm craving a drink, I go to a specific place for that drink, you know? So if I were to say what's my go-to boba order in general, I really like fruit teas, and like specifically like if it's like passion fruit mango, like green tea, no milk, that shit, that's usually the banger. That's what I usually go for. Happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you for the resub! And yeah, apparently it's my affiliate anniversary. I had no idea until I was about to go live. Also, no worries, Brad. If you gotta skirt to the gym, get swole, I get it. I actually have not been able to work out since finals, basically. And it's been I feel a little bad for not doing so, but surely I'll get back into it, right? After finals, yeah? Y'all see the new like Clip Studio update where they're adding the thing like the auto correction thing that what is it called? Procreate uses, but a little bit I think better than how Procreate has it. I'm excited. I don't even know if I would even get it because I have the, what is it called? It's not subscription. It's the one-time purchase one. So I haven't really gotten any changes on my stuff, but that's okay. I also have been having the unfortunate experience of having like a canker sore like right where my like fangs are, my little canines. And so I had it on my left side for a while because I was stressed about school and all this stuff, and it finally went away, and now it's on the other side, and I'm like, god damn it, I think it's just like catching on my fang and then like stabbing myself a little bit. Ugh. This is the downside of having sharp teeth, I think. But sharp teeth are also really cute, so what can you do about it? I don't know what I want to do in terms of if there's anything else I want to add to this. I'll probably just send it on starting to render. It's been a while since I've had like a non-graphics commission, and I feel very rusty about drawing non-cheapies, but I guess I always feel that way, so what's new? Why is this not lit? Hold on. Why is the arm not bending more? Oh god. Wait, how do I... Maybe I do it like this. Hold on. Pause. Ugh. Uh-oh. Hold on. My tracking! It's Jawari this. Hold on. Okay, what if I do it like this? Ah! Is it working now? Okay, I think I got it. Jesus Christ. See, every time I take a break from streaming, I come back and everything's fucked up and I don't know how to stream anymore, and this is why I should never take a break from streaming. I honestly didn't mean to take such a long break from streaming. It's just classes really got a little hectic, cause so I'm in like, my program has full semester classes and half semester classes. And I think my half semester class professors all realized that they were running out of time, so they kind of crammed a lot of content into the last, 2 weeks of class. So I ended up getting really, really fucking busy. And I did not want to be, but that was just what happened. Fourth wall broken, it's barely been 3 minutes? What do you mean? Oh, my tracking? Oh, it's just be like that sometimes. How do you know I'm not talking about something else? It's still a camera. My camera was being weird. But technically, no wall's broken. don't know how I want to continue drawing eyes. I've been kind of experimenting with different things and researching different like eye styles, but I like really don't know what I want to do or if I like the way that I've been drawing them. It's hard to say. Also, question, has anyone been playing Pokopia? Like literally everybody in the world is currently, because part of me was very pained to drag myself away from that. But I'm here anyway, so like something, it means I like you guys, right? I've been playing so much Pokopia. Actually, while I was hanging out with people, Jake was making fun of me because for a person who's currently doing finals, I've been playing a lot of Pokopia, and I've been also I've also been playing a lot of Uma Musume. I was able to win the CM, the most recent one, Aquarius Cup. I really want to win Pisces Cup though, because I'm a Pisces. So like if I don't win Pisces Cup, that means I'm cringe, right? I was tempted to get it or Ari Requiem, but I had to spend 917 bucks for my nearly renewal with the College of Art. Oh no! Dude, the freaking pay to win stupid credentials sucks. So silly. Why do you have to pay money for a credential you already have? Oh, do you get reimbursed? That's good at the very least. They should like give an option to either just pay money or like take a test again or something. I don't know. Also, something I think about often is I feel like people, this is like a driving license thing, but I feel like people should have to do a driving test to renew their license every 5 years, because there are some people that I'm like, you should not have a fucking license. You are a horrible driver and you are a threat to all of our safety. There would be a ride if we didn't get reimbursed because the technician yearly fee is almost, if not the same as the pharmacist one, and we do not get paid as much. That's crazy. Yeah, that makes sense. Weird that the fee is the same. It's a little crazy actually. Is this Unwavering Heart from Pokemon Black and White? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Actually, the person I was hanging out with earlier today was one of the people I used to play Pokemon with a lot. Who kind of solidified my willingness to continue playing Pokemon as like, you know, despite it being considered being very cringe when I was in high school. Love that song. Dude, don't get me started on how insane so much of like Pokemon music, it's so fire. So good. We don't deserve it. I think I've been spending a lot of time on this commission, despite it being like, you know, just a skeb commission. 'Cause I've been doing a lot of erasing and retrying things and experimenting with different ideas for drawing that I don't normally inherently do, I think. Especially for like commissions, I feel like I don't typically have the energy to do this. But I've been kind of using this piece to be like my single creative outlet while I do finals, you know? I think I'm always really scared to try new things when I draw, because I'm like scared about investing time and then it not paying off well, you know? Which I think is a little silly given the fact that I think that it's really good to experiment. As part of experimenting in art is getting better. I guess the other way around. Part of getting better at art is experimenting. But you know. I don't know if I like cut this. If I like this. Sometimes I wish my art felt softer. I guess part of the problem, actually, you know what, hold on, pause. Oh, that's not what I wanted. This button. Done any drawing with or lining with watercolor, but I think I want to do that for this because I feel like it'll give it a little more dimension than if I were to just use the pencil. I think I have a habit of using just using black a lot for lines and stuff, and I think it's too harsh. I can't believe I thought if I go to grad school that I would have more free time to draw like what I would want to draw, and instead I just don't have time to draw. I feel like I was scammed. I scammed myself, thinking I would be able to do more. In reality, I don't get to do any of it. It sucks. Weird that being a student prevents you from being a full-time artist? Since fucking when? it's hard. I hear it's hard to do multiple things full time. It might be. Doesn't mean it's gonna stop me from trying. I actually got into like an argument with one of my project groups because one person, a lot of people are full-time students in my program, and so one of the students was basically like trying to get us to all meet in person to do the group project, and I was like, listen man, unless you want to meet at like 3 a.m, I do not fucking have time. I cannot meet with y'all in person. You can meet me at most online, like, but ain't no way I'm gonna carve out like an extra 3 hours of my day to go drive over and meet y'all in person to do this stupid group project when I could just not. You know? I thought it was so silly. I think the one thing that I have kind of come to terms with going to grad school and kind of comparing it to my undergrad experience is that I think I'm much less of a people pleaser as I used to be, and that I'm much more willing to stand my ground when it comes to like you know, if I think something is unreasonable, I will just be very vocal about it. As compared to before, I think I would just suck it up. Which I think is a good thing. I'm glad that I'm not as much of a pushover, I guess. Yeah. But I do think it feels a little funny coming out from someone who's always been a really big people pleaser, you know? Like I think I spent a lot of my life not wanting to step on toes. But now I'm like, actually, fuck your stupid request. I'm doing what I want to do. And so far, it's working out okay. Although, I did kind of crash out at someone on the team who started basically trying to guilt trip everyone into doing what they wanted to do because they were saying that it was giving them anxiety, and I was like, alright, listen here. I also got anxiety. Does not mean you get to do this. A big fan of me? Oh my god, wait, I'm a big fan of you. What the heck? Hi, PN, how are you? I was a big fan first. And I go back to sleep. Good night. I don't even know what time it is where you are, but have a good sleep. Thanks for stopping by. Holy, the baby girl. Oh. In my chat. Oh, I agree though. I think I was gonna say I think he does give off baby girl energy. That's pretty fair. Holy. I don't know if he's gonna sleep well, or maybe you'll sleep even better, who knows? Have a yaoi chat today, I guess. It's okay. I guess. I realized that I'm not, one of the gays who cares particularly about yaoi. I feel like I always see online, especially, people being so into yaoi, and I'm like, that's cool. But I personally, I'm like, why would I want to engage in content about two men when I don't really like men? When I could just engage in content about women? Like, yeah, exactly. I would much rather, like, talk about Yuri. But, like, everyone and their grandma is talking about yaoi, and I'm like, I don't care about yaoi. I need more Yuri on my timeline. More VTubers should be talking about Yuri. And not okay, clarification. More VTubers should be talking about Yuri, but it should not be Yuri bait. Yuri of, like, superbly straight VTubers pretending to be Yuri, you know? What happened to just being down bad for real and not just for content? What happened to just being down bad just because you are? I was actually thinking about this. I think I literally made a post about how I feel like I can't post, like, I feel like I can't post tweets about being, like, not, like, actually down bad, but maybe just a little bit, like, about some VTuber, because, like, I know that one of my friends or one of my mutuals knows this person, and it's gonna get back to them, and I am so good on anybody seeing this, so I'm just not gonna say anything. So instead, I just scream into the void, and occasionally in my, like, in the sub-only, channels in Discord, be like, wow, this one VTuber is very nice, but unfortunately the public no longer gets this because I am not, after some crazy shit has gotten to some VTubers, I'm actually so good. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean that some major corpo VTuber has seen my VTuber booty art? Like, there's not even a lot of it. Like, there's not even all that many of of NSFW, but yet, how did you come across this? I was trying to look into, I wanted to play some more, like, VNs. And I don't really know what I want to play, but not like I have that much time in the first place. So I say I want to play it, but then Lord knows when I'm gonna be able to fucking play. But there's a few that are on my wish list that I've been eyeballing whenever they go on sale. But I'm trying to be better about not buying games, like mass buying games on Steam, until I actually have the capacity to play them. Which will be never. But I have over, like, 300 games in my Steam library, and, like, I don't even know how many of them I've actually played. Which is very embarrassing. But now that spring break is coming up, or I guess technically today is the start of spring break, but I still have a paper to write. I wanna play some FPS games. I miss playing shooters. Like, I've been talking to Kuno about it, and how I want to go back to playing Apex again for a little while. Just play Apex, or like, honestly, especially because of the Nier collab, I'm tempted to play Overwatch. Help. I haven't played Overwatch since 2018. What if it traps me back again? Baby Miao origin story of how I got into esports and ruined my life. Not Baby Miao esports origin story. Oh man. Fighting the urge to read down the Overwatch. I like Nier, but I can't do that. I haven't ever touched Overwatch 1. Or Overwatch 2. I've never done it. I've never played. I actually have not played Overwatch since it was just called Overwatch 1. But not even that, because there was no 2. You know? Yeah, see, that's what I mean, is I escaped already. They can't get me. They can't pull me back in, surely. Except they probably will. I don't know, the world's gonna end anyway. Why, might as well play a shooter and pretend I'm 2B, you know? Excuse me. I don't know what color I want to use for the highlight here. Excuse me. Oh my god, I have hiccups. I'm being attacked. Excuse me. Oh my god. Arrange, selection, horizontal. I feel like I look at people's art when I like pull up a bunch of references. I feel like everyone's stuff is so soft, you know? I feel like my art doesn't feel very soft, but I want my art to feel like you could squish it, you know? My art is not there. It's not soft. Also, I realized that Offkai's coming up, and I haven't said this anywhere, but I'll be at Offkai. I will be at Offkai this year again. However, like last year, I will be boothing. But I have not even started thinking about what VTubers to draw. I don't know. I literally don't know who I'm gonna draw for merch. Or if I'll even have time to draw anyone new. And the thing is, I haven't really watched, if I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really watched very many VTubers, like, especially newer content and stuff, in quite a while. I think the first bit of content that I've watched in maybe months for VTuber, like other VTubers, is like the District 5 stuff. But even then, I just had it on in the background, so I don't even know. I don't know anything. I'm not a knower anymore. I'm washed. I'm out of the loop. I don't know enough anymore. Unfortunately, despite my prior plans, decided that I do not know what travel to the States will be like in July for me, so I'm going somewhere else for my vacation now. That makes sense, honestly. Super fucking understandable. That's honestly, that makes a lot of sense. I don't know what it's gonna be like either. Are we even gonna make it to Offkai? Who knows? I'll just operate on the assumption that we will still be cringe VTubers by then, but we'll see. I really do hope Offkai's and everything's good. There's so many people that I really miss seeing that I would like to see again. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I think that's very, very fair. What am I listening to? Sure. I guess. I look forward to seeing what you draw for it, though. I don't even know what to draw. Like, I don't know what or who to draw. I'm typically pretty averse to drawing, like, alternate outfits and stuff, because I just feel like it's really difficult to kind of sell that, you know? Unless it's a very iconic alternate outfit. I just find most people don't prefer them. So I'm not really sure what to do. It's giving generational talent. I don't know about that one. I don't know about generational. And if it is, it's stopping here. I'm just saying Pixar's been real quiet since you started stream. Damn, you might be right, actually. Might be right. You know, if I were in charge of anything in a place like Pixar, y'all know that I would not be out here trying to nostalgia slop my way into success. I have so many strong opinions about shit like that. And then like honestly, a lot of my marketing classes are just further confirming my stance on shit like that, where I feel like people are not being very intelligent about going about marketing and things like that. Instead, they're being lazier. Instead of learning how to market to newer generations, companies are instead trying to take easy routes and doing things like nostalgia slop. So silly. So silly. That's way thicker than I want it to be. That's a little thicken. This is what the one cool thing about the tour box is, that I can do this with the little knobby on it. But that's it. It's just a fun fidget. I honestly was a little surprised to get this commission, because I think I don't think people really view my illustration stuff as much as they view and, you know me for chibis. It's just very surprising, I guess, to see requests for illustration. Definitely not my strong suit, but I'm more than happy to do it. I just hope I do it well enough, you know? I think part of the problem with illustration for me is that I jump around a lot in terms of what I want to do when I'm drawing, especially when I'm rendering, because sometimes I just start doing certain parts because it gives me, I get like faster gratification from finishing it because I know I do it faster. So I'll do things like the eyes or rendering the hair, which hair is like it depends on how I'm feeling, but eyes I do enjoy just like sitting there and doing that, and it's relatively fast in comparison to other things. Honestly, the reference is not super clear on like actually the shape of the bangs because it's a little inconsistent, I think, but I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. I think I don't like this in particular. I think I'm gonna redo this part. Honestly, I might redo this whole part. Hold on. Let me think. Ugh. Okay. If I were to do the shape of the hair, give it to be the kind of pink that it's supposed to be. It's a left side part, really heavy side bangs. Sometimes I find that blocking out colors like this is easier than sketching, like line sketching, because it gives me a better understanding of the shapes better. Although, I think it's not the most perfect system. I think it's a little easier to work with. On top of doing this, the other personal pieces I've been working on is artwork for covers. And oh boy, and do I feel freaking nervous about this. I've been kind of procrastinating. I feel like I wanted to get it out around actual first anniversary, but have not done that. Ugh. If it's like a second. Fun fact, I never beat Undertale. Actually, more specifically, I did not get very far into Undertale. I don't even remember where I stopped. I think I did the part with Toriel, and I think I met Sans, and that's about it. I'm just not big on like bullet hell type games, which is actually so many games actually. Because one of my friends loves bullet hell games, and we play games together weekly. And it's always a conflict, because he loves bullet hell games, and I fucking hate them. We just went and played V Rising again. It was his first time, but Jake and I had played V Rising before. So we played on Brutal. It was really fun. But all his favorite things in the game were probably my least favorite ones, which was always very funny. I was very confused. You said Undertale about where I recognize this song from. Yeah, it's a remix, I believe. This is the Game Chops version of Megalovania. unfortunately, on top of just knowing a lot of Undertale music, I've also had to play a lot of Undertale music from when I did, like, when I was in a video game orchestra. So, I've also very familiar in that way too. I don't really know how to do this part of the bangs. I guess I'm not giving it enough space. The bangs are very choppy, so I think I might be overthinking this. I think I'm just overthinking this a lot. Because I feel like it's supposed to be thicker than it actually is. I'm like not a fan. Oops. What if I do it like... Excuse me. Oh my god. Okay, wait. I guess I should think of it as like a part, because it's more like a part than it is, a single larger bang. That's the head shape-ish, then I'm trying to like layer the pinks in terms of, or darken the pinks depending on the layer it's on. Struggling just a little bit. Okay, and then this part is this part, and I think what happened here is I made the hair a little too uneven in terms of thickness. So then I had some weird situations. I think this is better. How do I... what's what here? Oh, this is all one layer. Nar. Is that too thick of bangs on this side? I think it might be actually, just a little. Okay, I think this is fine. Okay. Okay, wait. I guess I'm just not entirely understanding the shape of the hair. I think is my problem here. I'm like looking at different references for how they draw the hair. Excuse me. And then we also got the bangs. And then I realized this should be shorter. Doesn't actually infringe as much on... her fringe does not infringe upon her face as much. Actually, I don't like that. Hi, Riley, how are you? Meow, 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 meow. How have you been? Oh god, I'm yawning. I literally am drinking a matcha and I'm fucking yawning. Totally goes to show how tired I am, I think. I can already tell this is gonna be cute. I hope so. This is my... Here, let me... I can pull my sketch up from... Oh, I've kind of deleted some of it. Did I... What the... This was my sketch. There's a few, like, new things I kind of want to try, or like a few experimental things I want to try for drawing this, because there's a lot of neon, like, RGB strips in this design. It's very cyberpunky, and that's not really a vibe that I draw often, I don't think. I don't really... Yeah, I don't really know of... I haven't really drawn any really cyberpunky things, so... I want to try some stuff with, like, light and whatever. But not anything crazy. This is just a little scab. So. I think it'd be fun. I was thinking about doing, like, VTuber photo cards for Offkai, but even then, I don't even know. I don't know what style I'd want to draw them in. I want to do chibis, or just little tiny portraits, like no more than this cut. Probably, honestly, a little bit more zoomed in than this. I'm not sure. What do the people like now? What kind of VTuber merchandise is hot? I don't know if the person who commissioned this is a VTuber or if this is just an OC. I actually literally have no idea. I don't typically look too much into like client stuff, like background and whatever, unless they directly provide it. Or if I like recognize it. I don't think that they're a streamer, because I think they mentioned TikTok, but I'm not really sure actually. It's kind of in my brain like Lightning from Final Fantasy and Luca, like Vocaloid Luca, just shoved together, you know? Oh, wait, actually. I think it goes like this. Does this make sense? It's like an asymmetrical bangs. I think I like it more than this. I'll delete that layer. But I feel like this longer side doesn't really hit right for me. I feel like that's what's off, because I'm looking at the reference and I'll show you how her bangs look. This is the bangs. So I'm trying to figure out like this longer part here. Is like this, right? So this is a primary. This is the primary main section. And this part is longer, and then this part is shorter. Okay, wait. Alright, let me delete this for a second, because I just merged a layer on accident before I did all that. Okay. Okay. Happy affiliate anniversary, thank you! I honestly did not even know. It's not a day that I particularly thought of, I guess. I guess it kind of makes sense. I think I got affiliate after my birthday, like a little bit after my first birthday stream. So I guess timing-wise, that checks out. I could see it. Okay. this part. And I think about does this make more sense? I think this makes excuse me. Oh my god, I'm getting attacked by yawns. I think this makes a little more sense. It looks like on some of the references it's not quite as long, so I think I like it a little bit more even. This is fine. Oy! Okay. Her eyes are like vaporwave. That's the best way I could describe it. So I'm gonna just kind of get this is the eye reference. I'm just gonna color pick from it. Okay. This is such a, like, so saturated in comparison to what I draw. But honestly, I think a lot about the fact that one of my favorite artists ever is Mika Pikazo. And I'm terrified of drawing with, like, super saturated colors. Despite that, I love how bright everything Mika Pikazo draws is. Maybe it's because it's like something I'm particularly not very good at that I admire it so much, but Mika Pikazo, I could never hate you. Okay. I think this is fine. Okay. Alright. want to do this. Thank you, Ina. I'm trying to think of how I want to like draw the pupils and stuff. Because it looks like it's just a power symbol, an upside down power symbol, and then I'm gonna say hello and have a good night. Thank you so much. And then it's got the freaking vaporwave gradient. I'm gonna do it a little different than the reference, but the same concept, just a little bit different of a pattern. Do a little bit of this. And then looks like there's a little gradient. It's very peachy. Honestly, I don't know how to get that color. My brain is too lacking of intelligence for this. Okay, and then what if I now take all this shit? Leave this, merge this, filter, is this what I want? That's not entirely what I want. I want to do, let me see, correction, distort, effect, artistic. Cancel is what I want. feel like... Old. I'm thinking, what's the best way to go about this? I could gradient map it. What if I did that? Okay, pause. This. I don't really remember. Saturation. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use a gradient map for this. I feel like it makes a little bit more sense. If I grab screen tone, okay, wait. What's smaller? Is this fine? Okay. And then... Oops. Merge these layers and then edit gradient map. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Hello? What the? Why is it so light? is gonna be this yellow. And this is gonna be this blue. And this is gonna be a pink. I feel like the pink part is like not quite where I want it to be. I feel like I'm making this harder than it has to be. And I should just do it by hand. Alright, Miao, stop it. What are you doing? Delete! Go back! Beep beep. But yeah, go back. Think thonking. This is too hard. I wish there was just, I wish I was better at just figuring out how to do like the glitch. I don't think I know how. I don't know how to actually do the glitch mosaic thing. Is it this? That's not... Ah! I have a mild idea. Don't know if this idea will work. That's okay. Let's see here. And then what if I do it like... And then this. I feel like the glitch is not large enough. Alright, what if we just start from scratch? Let's just yeet this shit out. Okay. Hold on. What if I do this? If I do it like this. I don't want to move. What's a good... Maybe I'll use the calligraphy pen. And then angle it. Then next layer, I also have to do this. Thanks for the Hydra redeem. And I did just save. Okay, I will stretch and do that though. Okay. And same shit. Actually, I think this should go up here. I feel like I'm just alternating, crisscrossing, and that's not what I want. Humans' brains truly cannot be truly random, and it's so fucking annoying. This helps a little. Up a little. Okay, I think this is okay. And then next set of colors, it's this pink. I'm basically changing the orientation of the color just because I feel like it, or not orientation, but like the shape a little, just because I think it makes a little more sense this way. Okay. Let me see. I need to actually move this. Oops. What I wanted. And then on that same layer, I gotta get that pink in here. And then the yellow. Does this look pixelated enough? I feel like this pink down here needs to be a little higher. Also, actually, I have to move this up a little. And then this part I would move up more. Then this into overlay into glow. Okay, and then let me make this smaller. How does let's see. I Kind of reminds me of like ring light in your eyes. 30. Size 30. Okay, I think this looks okay. Oops. Move this over a little bit. Color, the vibrancy is so weird to work with. Ugh! My brain's exploding. Okay. Alright, back to our previously scheduled drawing this shit. Okay. This adjust along with. Realize this is still a little bit off. God damn it, hold up. I think that's good. Okay, let's continue with the hair. Okay, let's see. I don't love how the hair is curling here. Okay, let me start with this side first, actually. So the actual side strands are really long. I want to make make sure they go off the screen. Hair to twist. Love how that looks. I guess there's like two shorter-ish strands. I like this better. Oops. Make this a little bigger. This better, then I will. Oh my god. Ah. this part to extend a bit. Actually, I'll make this curl back around. Like that. Would be cute. Other side. Let's see. Make it so that this side is more into the other hair. Wait, what if I cross this over? This one. I don't think it would make sense for it to blow that, like, to move that much. Especially when this side is staying down a little bit. Okay, I think I'm gonna just like finish the headset and then I'll probably tap off because I'm sleepy. I was lurking. Happy thingiversary. Thanks. I didn't know it was my thingiversary until I like was about to go live, and then Twitch was like, "Say happy streamversary or like affiliate anniversary." I was like, "Oh, what the fuck? Okay, sure." Narrow. We've gone full circle back to Unwavering Heart. Is it the same one? How is it that we've come back to this when there's 19 hours of music here? How many versions of it is in here? Hold on. Oh. There's 4 different versions of this. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, how is this back after when I have it on no repeats? But there's just 4 versions of the song in here. That would do it. What if I duplicate this, move this, erase this part? Who is this we're drawing? It is a commission from an artist on TikTok? Wait, no, pause. This is someone else. I'm actually silly and cannot remember. Pause. I think it's just their OC. Or one of them. Yeah. But yeah, just a commission that I have to finish. There's like the RGB headband part, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw it in like white and then we'll just RGB it after. How does the headset look? I'm a little confused. It's like a double headband? Ah, excuse me. Oh my god, my god is attacking me. Okay. Which Miao cannot freaking draw a straight line. Or not a straight line, a nice pretty curve. comms open at present or in the near future? I have Scab-like comms open right now, which is like the Omakase Scab, like, surprise drawings. Those are open, but, like, full custom commissions are just, like, waitlist, and I'm just selecting them based off of, like, if I'm interested in it and I have availability, I'll pick it up, but, yeah, the only one that's, like, open is the Omakase ones. Yes. What if I did it like this instead? Yeah, I just, because I don't have as much time, I have to be a lot more selective about the way, like, the comms I pick up, unfortunately. So, I just have to waitlist people and then pick up as I'm available, and if I have the time or energy to pick up whatever it is that they've requested. I don't think this is right. Honestly, I don't even think this one is. Yeah, if you have any, like, specific questions or requests, or whatever, you can feel free to message, like, email me or message me on VGen. Because that's, I'm trying to keep all my comm stuff there. I know some people are, like, prefer direct contact and use VGen for, searchability and stuff, but I just use it to do all my comms because it's just easier to keep everything together, and then even if it's I have to pay some fee, I'd rather do that than have to fully manage my stuff. I started a game that encourages a custom character portrait, and I thought, well, it's a good thing I watch a bunch of artists. Like a TTRPG game, or what type of game? Also, I totally just spilled the matcha on my face. I don't know how I did that. Impressive. What line size? 50? Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. I don't want it to fill. Rogue Trader, basically Baldur's Gate, but Warhammer. The character model is custom, but the portraits to choose from don't match mine even a little bit, so there's joy of an image upload function. I threw a random placeholder in there to get the save started, but it'd be cool to come an actual one at some point. I see, I see. That's very cool, actually, that they have something like that. I am a big fan of stuff like that. Honestly, when I first started doing commissions a million years ago, most of my commission requests were D&D characters, like people's specific D&D characters, which I always thought was very, very cool. I've always been a big fan of doing people's D&D characters. I don't know, something about it feels very special, you know? Especially because if they're doing like a whole campaign, then you're gonna be with them for a long while, and I'm like, that's very cool. Okay. Excuse me. I could just do this. Honestly, might be easier to do it like this, at least temporarily. Six of the when I was an artist, 100% of the commissions I did for D&D characters, all 6 of them total, ever 5 of them were group order for the same party. Are they like separate, or were they like a big, like, did you have to do a group shot? I could not handle a group shot personally. That is not something I'm very strong at. I had someone ask me if I could draw their whole group of D&D characters like in a thing, I would explode. Okay. And then let's just do it like this. They were separate, but I did the individual ones in a way to easily collage together. Oh, okay, that's fair, that's fair. I think part of my, like, difficulty with drawing groups is scaling everybody to be approximately the same size. I feel like it's always very, like, in terms of scale, I think it's always very difficult for me to wrap my head around it. I don't know. Maybe the 3D stuff is just not where my brain is at. Excuse me. Oh my god. Ugh. I did this in Blender, so scaling is pretty built in. Ah, I see. See, back to the I can't do 3D. That's on the same line. I've never really bothered to learn Blender because I know that it would be so hard for me to wrap my brain around. 3D models with flash shading effect, a primitive form of Guilty Gear effect before that was a thing. Oh, like what you specifically did? I see, I see. I use a lot of 3D models when doing, like, full body artwork and whatnot, but that's about the extent of it. I mean, the style is popularized for a reason, right? Like, it's good and people enjoy it, so I don't... Yeah, I think regardless of whether you're a trailblazer or not, it's something you found cool and you worked on it and you tried. I don't think style is inherently something that can be, like, considered something to be trailblazy or whatever, or, you know, reserved for something or another. Artists use so many resources and stuff when they're drawing that even if a style is popularized by some person, for example, like Guilty Gear, I don't know if that really changes very much. Other than the fact that now the style is known as that, but I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know how to phrase what I'm saying. Meow, brain break. I'll just keep this in for now. I'll just leave the headphones in like this. Save as clip. I just realized that this was not saving as clip, so 1 second. I've gone back into Blender to make trinkets and stuff for 3D printing. I'm actually enjoying it again instead of feeling overwhelmed by I need to get good to validate this effort. I'm glad that a lot of people feel more inclined towards doing 3D because 3D printers have basically given people a reason to feel like whatever they make has some, you know, ability to translate into reality, so that it makes it feel more worthwhile, you know? Because I think doing 3D stuff is cool, and more people should try doing it. Also, I just realized what fucking time it is, because daylight savings is breaking my brain. Actually, like, it's not clicking in my head the time, ever. Holy. I'm making some cosplay trinkets for if I ever actually do cosplay. Well, if you do cosplay, I would love to see. Once upon a time, I did cosplay. Upon a time was a very long time ago, however, but I had a friend who basically 3D printed a lot of my parts for me. I remember your Lucina. Yeah, that's the most popular one I've done, I think. I don't have to do time changes anymore. The province I'm in is going to just Pacific time for now. I don't know why we're still using daylight savings, man. I do and I don't. It's so silly. I just can't be fucking bothered. So silly. It's all controlled by big timekeeping. Big timekeeping needs to not do that, actually. Part of the announcement was literally, we can't wait for the States anymore, let's just do that. That's fucking, honestly, based. Understandable. I also can't wait. Please, can we just not do this anymore? This is the progress I've made so far. Yippee! I basically just have to do the body in terms of line work, and then rendering should not be too bad because I think I'm not gonna do anything crazy. But even though the eyes took me for fucking ever, I'm quite satisfied with how they ended up turning out. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream though because I am freaking tired, and honestly I still have a paper I need to finish. So, I don't know, maybe later I'll do a go room, maybe tomorrow, I don't know, we'll see. But until then, thanks for hanging out with me today, everybody, and I'll see you hopefully next week, soon TM, because I'll be on spring break and I'll have more time to stream. Okay? Have a good rest of your day, night, or whatever. Bye!